Good morning, students. Let's move to the only natural satellite of the Earth, that is the Moon. Next to the Sun, Moon is the brightest object in the sky. It's almost one-fourth of the Earth's size, and its gravitational pull is one-sixth that of the Earth. It has no air or water to sustain life. The surface of Moon is covered with dirt, craters, and mountains. And it reflects, Moon does not have its own light, it reflects a part of the light of the sun falling on it. And Moon is the only heavenly body where human beings have landed. You all know that. Then we come to the phases of the moon. The moon appears to change its shape every night. Moon does not have light of its own. Just now I told you. What does it do? It just reflects the light of the sun that is falling on it. Now, on a full moon day, this is a full moon day. On a full moon day, we see the whole disk of the moon. Now, the shape and size of the bright part of the moon. You can see here the bright part of the moon is changing every day. Now, by the time it's changing and changing and changing, by the time it reaches here, that is on new moon day, the moon is not visible. जिसको कि हम लोग हिंदी में कहते हैं अमावस की रात. Okay, Amavas is new moon day. So you cannot see the moon. From here, the visible area of the sunlight portion increases and the moon is said to be growing or waxing. अब यहाँ से moon का size बढ़ने लगता है. Okay, so this portion is called as waxing. And then when the visible sunlight from full moon day begins to reduce with each day, okay, that is when it is reducing with each day, जैसे जैसे कम होता जाता है, so that is called to be waning. That means, waning means you can say that a waning moon is after the full moon. Okay, here from the full moon, what is happening? It is reducing with each day. देखो हर दिन कम होता जा रहा है. Okay, so this is called as waning. That is, it is getting reduced. And this portion, that is from the new moon, okay, till the next full moon, this is called as waxing. Okay, waxing. That means it is getting bigger in size. Okay, visible area of sunlight portion is increasing and the moon is growing. Here पूरा अंधेरा था, फिर धीरे धीरे देखो moon grow कर रहा है by the time it reaches full moon. So I hope children it is clear to all of you. So from full moon to new moon, the portion of the moon, the visible area is increasing. ठीक है, बढ़ता जा रहा है. So and increasing, so this is called as waxing. And when it is decreasing, जब size reduce होता जा रहा है, this is called as waning. Now we come to the head of the solar family, that is the sun. You all know, children, you have already been studying all these years about the sun and the planets. So we will just go through it because you have been studying about all these. The planets, you all know, revolve around the sun. The important part is that 3/4 of the sun is hydrogen and 1/4 is helium. Then it also contains small amounts of oxygen, carbon, neon, nitrogen, magnesium and iron. So since it contains maximum portion of hydrogen and helium, that is why the sun is so hot. It is very, very hot. And sun, as you all know, children, sun is a star and it appears bigger and brighter because it is much nearer to earth than the other stars. Okay, it is closer to the earth as compared to other stars. Clear, children? Then we come to the planets. Planets, you all have studied that they are solid heavenly bodies which revolve around the sun in a fixed path, and that is called as orbit. Each planet rotate on its axis. Planets, they do not have light of their own. They appear bright because light from the sun falls on them. Okay, the 8 planets you all know, and if you do not know, children, it's very easy to learn them simply by learning one phrase or one line. What is it? My very elegant mother just served us noodles. So by that, if you learn just simple this line, okay, my very elegant mother just, J say just, S say served, U say us, and Neptune के लिए noodles. So if you learn this, you can learn the order of the planet. Okay, my very elegant mother just served us noodles. Then you all have studied that Pluto was classified as the ninth planet, and Pluto was the smallest. But now, since it has gone out of the orbit, so Pluto is now defined as a dwarf planet. Okay. Then different planets have got different sizes, about which we will study in detail about one each planet. Okay, the first one is Mercury. You all know this is the closest to the sun and also the fastest and smallest of all the planets. It is always present on the same side of the sun. एक ही side में है, so इसीलिए इसका one part always has day and another part always has night. So the part which has day is always hot and the part which has night is the coldest, and it is the closest to the earth, and we can see this planet just before sunrise and after sunrise. So it is yellowish orange in color. The next planet is Venus. You all know it is the brightest of all planets. It is the brightest object seen in the night sky. So it is also called as shining planet. It is silver blue in color and is the hottest planet. Why is it hottest planet? Again, this also consists of maximum amount of carbon dioxide. Okay, Venus consists of carbon dioxide, and since it contains carbon dioxide, Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system. It appears as a morning star in the eastern horizon and as evening star in the western horizon. It completes its revolution around the sun in 225 days. These all are very important, children. You'll have to learn all this. Then we come to our own planet, Earth. Earth is the fifth in size among the planets of the solar system. Earth's atmosphere allows only a part of heat and light to reach its surface. So that is why Earth is neither too cold nor too hot. And you all know that Earth contains plenty of water and oxygen, rich atmosphere. Okay, so that is why Earth, sorry, I was showing Mars, Earth, our blue planet. Okay, so this ozone layer in the earth, you all have studied that ozone layer in the earth atmosphere absorbs the harmful radiation. So you all know very well about earth, so there's no need to explain in detail. Mars is the fourth planet in distance from the sun. I was showing you Mars till now, sorry children. Okay, this is Mars. So Mars is half the size of the earth, and a large amount of iron oxide is present in Mars. Okay, Mars consists of a large amount of iron oxide. So since it has iron oxide, this iron oxide gives reddish color to the planet. So this, therefore, Mars is also known as the red planet. Okay. So Mars has also craters like Moon. What do you mean by craters? Craters means, if you observe, actually it is craters means bade bade gadhe. Okay. So it observes, when you look at them, it seems like spots on them. Now Mars has got 2 moons. There are 2 moons of Mars. Okay. Then we come to the largest planet in the solar system, that is the Jupiter. Okay. It is far from sun, so it receives less light and heat from the sun. Now this is also a very giant ball of gas. It is composed of dense red, brown, yellow and white clouds of hydrogen and helium gas. इसमें clouds हैं, clouds of hydrogen and helium gas. Okay, hydrogen and helium gas के clouds हैं. So, और जो the most distinguished feature of Jupiter is the great red spot. Okay, it has got a very big red spot, and Jupiter has 39 moons and a faint ring around itself. Then we come to the Saturn. Saturn is the second biggest planet in the solar system. Saturn is similar in size, mass and composition to the Jupiter. It's exactly almost the same, but it is cooler than Jupiter. Okay, it is cooler, and then it is 700 times bigger than the Earth. Saturn has the most visible and beautiful 7 rings that encircle the planet. इसके चारों ओर जो 7 rings दिखाई जाते हैं, it's very beautiful, and these rings are made up of ice particles. Okay, these are made up of ice particles that travel around the planet, and it is again this is also a giant ball of gas but with no solid surface. Saturn has got 30 moons. Okay, then we come to the outermost planets, that is the Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. They all are the outermost planets. Okay, Uranus, third largest planet in the solar system. Then it is also a giant ball of gas and liquid made up of hydrogen and methane gas, which gives it greenish appearance. When we see, it looks like green in color. Okay, and it has got 21 moons. Children, you'll have to learn all these moons. Then we have got Neptune. Neptune has also several rings of ice particles around it. This also consists of helium and hydrogen. It is surrounded by a thick layer of clouds, and then Neptune has got 8 moons. And then, as we talked about the Pluto, that is the dwarf planet. Now, according to new definition, dwarf planet could not be considered as a planet, but some of the astronomers do not agree with it. Okay, Pluto is the farthest dwarf planet of the solar system as well as the smallest. सबसे दूर है Pluto, farthest as well as the smallest. And Pluto is the darkest and the coldest dwarf planet. सबसे dark है और सबसे coldest है. So, and the orbit of Pluto cuts through the orbit of Neptune. यानी ये जो है इसका जिस orbit पे ये घूमता है वो Neptune के orbit को cut करके. And it is due to this reason that Pluto is closer to Earth than Neptune. ठीक है, क्योंकि ये Neptune के orbit को cut करके आता है. So, Pluto is closer to the Earth as considered to Neptune. And Pluto has only 1 moon. So, I hope, children, that this much is clear to you. Please read the chapter properly. Then only you will understand all this. And for today, we'll wind up, children. Thank you and be safe.